Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
All right. Just watched a movie called Opus. John Malkovich and the hot nerdy black chick from The Bear. that I was kind of entertained. I missed some decent portions of it, but that ending, I just liked the shit out of that ending. It actually dragged me back into the movie. Now I'm like, I don't know. I'm just like, oh, the fuck did I just watch? No, it's like, here's something that movies can always do it with me is if they end it right, I will be all in, bro. It just is what it is. And there's something about that ending that I enjoyed the fuck out of. This is gonna be a weird ass thumbnail. Look at this fucking picture. So it's like John Malkovich, who I guess is some like famous pop singer. God, that fucking ending, man, where he's like explaining the evolution of man. It's pretty great, like psychotic, I guess, or deranged. But there is something to it where it's like, oh, first we led with this. And he showed a fist, pause, like oh, like aggression and the ability to kill, right? One dominating the other just by strength, right? Then it became quote unquote left brain, he calls it, where it's I guess quote unquote intellect, but it's not real. That like he's like that doesn't work either. Like we get all the what do you say? We get all these Ivy League, law degree motherfuckers. They become president, and then the literacy rate still goes down anyways. So that ain't doing it. And now he's like, the real evolution is here. The right brain. Which is, I guess, abstraction. And like he's like an artist, right? He's like a fucking Kanye West in this thing, bro. He's just like a life is art motherfucker. Let's go out to a ranch and I'll play you my secret album. Right? Very iconoclastic, if you will. So he's like, okay. Damn it, like, all right. Because I'm not even going to spoil. It's just, the movie was bizarre. Not terrible. It wasn't bad. There were some things that were just like, what the fuck? Certain, like, I think cinematic flubs that happen. You'll see a guy get shot with an arrow. You're like, where the fuck did the arrow go? But apparently it was like everything was just set up for for her, I guess, because she's a journalist. She got invited to see this. Let's just call him Kanye for now. For this Kanye West like artist, he goes off to this ranch to be a journalist, and I think she was purposely allowed to live and survive so that she can document what happens. And some Jim Jones style shit, I guess, goes down. Maybe, maybe not. It's a mystery. I guess it's not a mystery, but I'll say it's a mystery for now. And she reports on what she saw, what she witnessed. And apparently it was all just this weird game not game, but like attempt at changing the world by, I guess, through art, through the right brain, if you will. I was like, okay, that's kind of interesting. It'll have that look of like a typical cult movie where the main character finds out, like, oh my god, this is a cult, and they're sacrificing people for yada yada yada. But I think there's a little bit more to it. Like the reason why she lives, and the reason why she was invited to this Kanye West ranch, was because she had some sense of integrity in her journalism. And that's why I was like, you're the one. I need the one who will document everything to the best of their ability to be witness to the evolution of man, a new way of expression, not just brute force or, mental gymnastic intellectualism, but actually rooted, skin in the game, abstraction, artistic messes of life. It's like, you know what? I kind of appreciate that. I'm not mad at that. So with that, like that alone, I'm like, you know what? I recommend this movie. I absolutely recommend it. Uh, and my score, yeah, because there's portions where I missed because I was doing something else. But my score, as of now, I think I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. 7.1. Just for being like, if the ending wasn't the ending, then it would not get this grade. But because the ending was what it was, it kind of left a thread for the rest of the movie. So if I rewatch this, I can be looking for these little subtextual things that John Malkovich explains at the end. I'm like, you know what? I fucking like that. So I got to go minimum 7 out of 10. It's interesting. As far as uniqueness, it seems pretty unique as far as the message goes. Not necessarily the whole genre of it, and I think you can kind of predict certain things of happening. But the end message, I think, makes the rest of the movie feel more unique. And it's it's a abstraction, quote unquote, right brain way of telling you about abstraction and a quote unquote right brain thing. So that's why that's the credit that's given by me. So yeah, there you go. I'm okay with this. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10, maybe 7.1. Who knows? I got to rewatch this, but it wasn't terrible. And you know what? This hot nerd black chick from the Bear, she's on her way, bro. Keep going. Don't become like what's fuckboy's name? Adam. What's his name? Adam Driver. Don't become like Adam Driver.
I was about to say.
Go beyond Adam Driver. Do better. Become something the generations can look forward to. All right, there's your review for Opus. It was ironically, or not ironically, like directly. It was John Malkovich's character, aka Kanye West. It was his magnum opus. The greatest expression of art is when it touches real life. There it is. All right, there's your review.